And we got to go to D.C., where a D.C. mother has been charged with the murder and 2 counts of cruelty to children for the starvation of her 13-month-old daughter.
In the district, a woman was charged with murdering her baby girl by starving her to death. Valencia Duke also facing child neglect charges. Fox 5's Bob Barnard has more from court.
Homicide suspect Valencia Duke went before a judge late today. She was ordered held without bond, the judge calling the circumstances of this case very troubling. Now, we have a photo of the 25-year-old charged with first-degree murder. She was arrested yesterday at her brother's home in Temple Hills. Valencia Duke is accused of neglecting her 13-month-old twins. One of them, a baby girl named Missouri Jones, was found dead inside the family's third-floor apartment. That was on Southern Avenue Southeast on the night of January 18th, a building that is now abandoned. Police say the baby girl was found in a playpen that night and died of malnourishment and dehydration. Her twin brother was found to be so starved that night that police say he tried to eat the paramedic's stethoscope, thinking it was food. Photos from charging documents show the filthy and cluttered conditions police say they found inside and outside the apartment the night Missouri Jones was found dead by her mother. Police say Valencia has since confessed to leaving the children alone in the apartment for hours or days at a time. The court also releasing security camera images from the hallway outside Duke's apartment in the days leading up to Missouri's death, proving the mother would leave and not come back for long periods of time. Police also say they found what appeared to be crack cocaine in the apartment and a baby bottle with rancid lemonade. According to court documents, the twins' father is in jail. Valencia Duke had an older child who appears to have been taken by Child Protective Services some time ago. Now, there were no family or friends in the courtroom today. We're not sure why authorities didn't know about the living conditions of the family's apartment on Southern Avenue before Missouri was found dead. And at the end of the hearing today, her attorney told the judge that Valencia is now 13 weeks pregnant.
This is what's wrong with, oh my God. She has one child that was taken by Child Protective Services. For some reason they didn't, I guess, maybe they didn't know that she had 2 other small twins, or that she already can't take care of. They were starving. See, she would leave the house for days and leave them unattended. The house was filthy. And you mean to tell me this is the same woman who's currently 13 months pregnant right now? Who is getting these women pregnant? What, you have to be selective. Who are you going to make a mother? We got to be understanding. And we can't just say the men too, the women. Come on now, why are you bringing another child into this world when you can't even take care of yourself? Wow, the world's a crazy place. She needs to be locked up for a long time, y'all. Let's go over to one more video and see if it tells us anything different.
That, Nick. Now to a disturbing story in the district. Some details, by the way, of this case may be difficult for viewers to hear. D.C. police say that a woman is now charged in the death of her 13-month-old baby and severe neglect of the child's twin. Our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley is joining us now live from Southern Avenue with the very latest on that investigation. Felicia.
Yes, well, what we learned is that when I sat through court and I went through these court documents, it was troubling to see some of the details. Investigators say that inside of this apartment is where a mother left her 13-month-old twins in a playpen for days with no food, no water, no heat. And by the time the little girl was found, she was already decomposing.
This is a picture of the mother, 25-year-old Valencia Duke. Investigators say she intentionally left the babies alone for days in this playpen. The 13-month-old girl was found dead and already decomposing right next to her 13-month-old twin brother, who doctors say was barely holding on.
How can a mother do that to a kid, their own son, their own blood?
I went back to the apartment where investigators found the infants. Parents who live nearby could not imagine this happened so close, especially Demetria Foltz, who lost her son in a bus crash.
And as far as a child passing away, it messes my heart because I lost my son 4 years ago at 10 years old. So it's heartbreaking to hear something like that came in this neighborhood.
Doctors say when the twin brother was brought to the hospital, he tried to eat the stethoscope. He had hypothermia. His ribs were protruding through his body, and other physical details that are too gruesome to share.
The ages alone is just shocking and just terrifying. It's just crazy.
She obviously did not care about these children. She cared about where her next fix was coming from. They had crack cocaine. She's probably an addict. That is the signs of an addict right there. If you tell me anything, the messy house, children starving, leaving the house for days. And then she's pregnant again. Just think about that, y'all.
It's crazy for a child.
Take a look at these images from Duke's charging documents. It shows the condition of the home she left her babies in. Food debris all over. Sinks filled with water. Baby formula with insects inside. And what police say is crack cocaine in bags, rancid liquids, and that's just some of it.
Investigators say that Duke initially lied to them and said that she left her babies with the babysitter who left them in the apartment. She later admitted to leaving them alone here for days, and we learned that she was with her boyfriend. Back to you.
The one who made her pregnant. We have to talk about who you are sleeping with, because there is no way you should be getting a woman like this pregnant. And I can't imagine what the man looks like. He might be nasty too. But let's finish up this video.
Yeah, Felicia, just a terrible, heartbreaking story here. Who called 911 and who found the kids?
Good question.
Right, well, this is one of the many shocking parts that I learned when going through those records. It was the mother, Duke, that called the police when she essentially came back to the apartment. And police say that when she was on that call, she claimed that she was there, but in the background, they heard a car engine turn on and a door closing. On top of that, they also say that one of the young kids in here, they were, as we mentioned, decomposing. We also spoke about the surroundings in there. On top of that, she has another child. She's also expecting another baby. As I'm speaking to you right now, she's facing a felony murder charge as well as 2 cruelty to children charges.
Wow. That is sickening, y'all. That is very sickening. Let's go over into the AI breakdown just to see if we can find out anything else about this case that we missed. So as we know, Miss Duke, a 25-year-old woman from Washington, D.C., and the mother of 2 twin 13-month-old daughters, has been charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of first-degree cruelty to children. So court documents allege that she left the toddler alone between January 14th and January 18th. On January 18th, officers responded to reports of an unconscious baby at an apartment. The victim was the 13-month-old daughter, Miss Jones, and the decomposing independent. Her 13-month-old brother survived but was found severely malnourished, dehydrated, and suffering from hypothermia. In April 2026, the officer and chief medical examiner officially ruled her cause of death dehydration and malnourishment due to neglect. Investigators reported the apartment was filthy conditions, filled with rotten food, debris, insects inside baby formula, and bags of crack cocaine. Following her arrest on June 3rd, before she appeared before the D.C. Superior Court on June 4th. The judge found probable cause for the offenses and ordered Duke to be held without bond pending her trial. That was a good choice. During the hearing, Duke's attorney revealed to the court that she is currently pregnant. And a preliminary hearing for the case has been scheduled for June 11th. You know why he revealed that she was pregnant, right? To try to get her out. There's too much stress for the baby. Nah. Keep her in jail. Keep her in jail. This is a tragic situation, y'all. But there's so many people out in the world who are mothers who do things like this. Mothers or fathers. We can't just leave mothers into this, or we can't just leave fathers out of this. There's a lot of people out there who neglect their children, and we don't hear about it to the end of it, until the worst. and they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. This was her fault. She knew what she was doing. She didn't care about those children. She's already had children taken away from her. I don't understand why they didn't keep tabs on her. I'm assuming that they knew that she had other children. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know how deep the child protective services go into the mother, and how after they take the child away, do they do more investigation to make sure she doesn't have more children and they need to check in on her. The real question is, they were 13 months old. My real question is, were they not going to any doctor's appointments? Because this is in the early months. I'm assuming unless they were stable and stuff before she got through all the checkups. There's a lot of questions, y'all. Let me know your thoughts and let me know if you disagree with anything I said. That's a crazy situation.